Now today, we're going over the top 5 most expensive cars ever manufactured from new. This is going to be a big one. So starting with the heavy hitters. This is the Bugatti La Voiture Noire. This car is incredible. It was inspired by the Type 57 Atlantic, which is one of the most opulent and most beautiful design cars ever to hit the road. This car packs a punch to go with that design. Inside, it has W16 quad turbo, which releases 1500 horsepower. This car is not just exclusive, but it will blow your socks off. This is the most powerful car you will ever see with a design and a price tag like this. So I guess that opens up to the price tag. Well, how much do you pay for this exclusive machine that's got all this performance? Well, you pay a lot. It costs 18.7 million US dollars. Yeah, not chump change. So you can see how these cars are pretty exclusive, because it's not just the fact that they cost so much. There's so little people in the world that can actually afford something like this. Most notably, Cristiano Ronaldo has one of these. Next up is quite literally a yacht for the road, and that is the Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. It is incredible. This is not meant to be a car. This is quite literally a yacht. They were custom ordered, custom built. They have a V12 under the engine, and they also came with a parasol and decking. So are you driving a car or a yacht? Bit of a question, but it came in at 28 million US dollars. So makes the La Voiture Noire look relatively affordable, if you can say that. But past the jokes, this car is the epitome of style and elegance. If you wanted something to waft around in the south of France in, to roll up to your yacht, well, this is the thing for you, and quite literally would be the absolute lap of luxury, and no one else is going to have one. And I think that's where it comes from, that exclusivity, once again. Next up, now this is a bit more flavoursome, and I think this is going to get everyone a bit more excited. This is the Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta. This is beautiful. Custom designed body, you have that amazing AMG derived V12 under the hood, and you get some really exclusive styling. Obviously, being a Barchetta, it's an open roof experience, and you won't be touching on this for a cheap price. Now, that brings us into price. 17.5 million US dollars, but it will be exhilarating, it will sound phenomenal, and with no roof, this is designed to be an exhilarating driving experience. But for those in a warmer climate, obviously in the UK with the rain we have here, you'd struggle to drive it. But on top of this, you are getting an exhilarating and exclusive drive. Oh, and expensive. Bugatti once again appears on our list, and that's with the Centodieci. I don't know if I said that right, please let me know in the comments. This car is incredible. It pays homage to the EB110. The EB110 is an incredible car, but a lot of people overlooked it. The issue was it was released at the time of a recession, so very few cars were bought and ordered. This led to them being a very limited number. So it only makes sense that the homage would be a very low number car. It brings back those design elements that we see from the EB110, but with that W16 quad turbo engine, 1600 horsepower, and a top speed of 231 miles an hour. This is not just exclusive, it pays homage to the heritage, the exclusivity, but also the power and the manufacturing that it takes to create such an icon. This is definitely well worth being on that list. And coming in at $9 million, it's actually one of the cheapest. So if anyone is watching this that's a billionaire, maybe it's value for money. Now, if you love seeing the pinnacle of luxury and engineering, please like and subscribe to this channel. It means an awful lot, and it allows me to keep on making these videos for you guys. Now, it doesn't mean that it'll always be top 10 lists or top 5 lists. It could be living with the cars that you see behind me. So there's a 360 by here, 458 over there, and the running costs that come with those. Now, I don't know if the shorts have gone out yet, but in fact the 360 might be leaving, and I'm looking at replacing that. So you might want to follow that journey. Anyway, let's get back to number 5 on this list. And this one is a heavy hitter. And finally, we have the last one on the list. Now this one is for everyone that loves F1. This is the Mercedes-AMG Project One. This car pushes out 1,000 wheel horsepower and uses a Formula One derived engine, which is a 1.6 litre V6. It's an incredible piece of hybrid technology, and it could be yours for the price of 2.7 million. This is an incredible car. The only thing I am hearing through the grapevine is actually that there are production issues. Originally, they were going to release it with this V6 hybrid engine. Through the production line, it was noted that they actually reached out to customers and said, if we can't get this engine in, what would you want? A lot of people turned around and said, well, we want that engine. And finally, they were able to develop the car. This car is incredible. It is a piece of technology, and hopefully it follows not just what F1 will be doing in the next 10 years, but also what Mercedes could achieve. These hybrid powertrains are the future, and if you can keep that noise as well as bringing in that performance, it's a win-win from everyone. So that is our top 5 list. We've covered off Bugattis, Paganis, Mercedes, and a Rolls-Royce. I think they're all willing of that top spot, and obviously you can see why they're so expensive. Not just from the exclusivity, but the fact that they are so elusive. Most of these cars are made in a handful through production, and most of them are actually loss leaders for the company. It's actually noted that Bugatti actually loses 50% on each car. So it's actually about the development and pushing the brand forward, and then hopefully that technology then trickles down into the cars that everyone buys every single day.
Running low on the borderlines, and you tell me that you're doing fine.